Well, and both teams, I know we've talked about both teams had their highs and lows and you each had your win in respective areas, but both of these teams went through a pretty unique experience last season as well with the first inaugural Moustache Cup. So last year, for those who remember, it was a game on November 19th at Mattamy Athletic Center in Toronto. And the big highlight, it was the CBC stream game. You guys went head to head, had an elite game. Obviously, the Junior Canadians came out on top on that game. But additional components of that, you guys went through, breaking the ice, mental health training together. And there was a huge fundraising aspect that got really competitive. I know it really impressed me with a lot of people. It opened up on, I think it was November 2nd, and within a week or 2 weeks, the totals were crazy. And within just over a month, I believe it closed on December 9th. Both of your teams collectively raised over $34,000. So massive accomplishment. And for those who don't know, the Moustache Cup took place in November for MOVEMBER, which traditionally involves the growing of mustaches during the month of November to raise awareness of men's mental health issues such as men's mental health and suicide prevention, prostate cancer, and testicular cancer. So you guys definitely made a massive dent in the charitable cause there. In terms of the competition with the fundraising battle, the Marlboros came out on top there. You guys raised over 18,000, and the Junior Canadians were just $2 shy of 13 grand. So regardless, massive numbers, massive accomplishment, and a really great experience watching both teams go through that together from my perspective. But I'll start with you, Luca. What was that experience like, and what did you take away from participating in the Moustache Cup?
Yeah, so for starters, I think it was really important that we got to kind of do the seminar together as one big group. For me, it was nice meeting some of the Marlies guys that I've never met in person before. And then obviously there was a lot to take away about men's mental health during that seminar. Yeah, I came out of that room I learned a lot more than I knew before. And then the donation race, it was cool. I was keeping up with it a little bit, and it was cool to see the number go up throughout the month. It made something like for a good cause really competitive, so I like that edge to it. And obviously, men's mental health is a great topic, so I'm happy, or a serious topic, so I'm happy that we did what we could to support research for that topic.
Absolutely. And Love, from the Marlboros perspective, what did you take away from that entire experience?
Obviously you want to win the game, but there was way more to that game than the competition. But like Lucas said, it was great to be able to open up and have a sit down and have a seminar with the team you're going head to head with. And normally you're on the ice chirping and battling them, but it was good to see their I guess nice side off the ice, and it was really enjoyable. I remember my mom's like, "Come on, you guys got to win the fundraising. Like, text more people." Because we want, we're competitive, all of us are competitive on here, we want to win. But it was a very enjoyable experience.
And Aiden, for you, I know the seminar has been touched on, it's definitely a highlight, but there's all this talk. Obviously, it's not unknown that the Junior Canadians and Marlboros are rivals, but when you guys were in the room, did it humanize the sides a little bit for you?
Yeah, for sure. Like personally speaking, I hadn't met a lot of them. Some of them I had, but for sure a lot of them I'd never met. And being in that situation, it definitely took their personalities off the ice and kind of switched them to their real life personalities.
And Jake, the Toronto Junior Canadians, you won the game. I from watching I felt like it was a little bit more serious than a regular league game. Would you agree that the stakes were high that game?
Well, it's good to be competitive in that game, but the bigger thing was the men's mental health, like what we were doing it for. But it was cool to play in front of a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of cameras. And leading up to it, we had a few media days, which was cool. So yeah, that was good.
Well, and this year, so you guys really launched things off with the Moustache Cup. So this year, we are really excited to have announced already that Movember and the GTHL will be hosting the inaugural Movember Moustache Cup A tournament. So the tournament will be playing host to, in comparison to both of your teams last year, we will host 32 teams across 4 non-contact A divisions. So U14, U15, U16, and U18. And all of those teams will have the opportunity to fundraise as well with prizes and all that fun stuff. So I'll ask each of you if you have some insight into maybe sharing with these teams, and maybe it's what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it kind of feel. So what do you say to these teams about to participate in the tournament style of the Moustache Cup? And I'll start with Luca for this one.
For starters, I'd say it's an experience that you kind of have to soak in. Big learning experience, and obviously it was kind of a different environment, so it was a very enjoyable environment, and I think just something you don't want to take for granted. And just be together with your team, enjoy it as much as you can, whether you win or not. And then obviously don't forget what you're playing for, because men's mental health is obviously a great cause, and you want to fundraise as much as you can, promote it as much. So just make the most of the tournament.
And Jake?
Yeah, make the most of the tournament and just have fun playing out there, meet new people, and like the seminars. Yeah, just have fun.
And Aiden, we'll toss it to you.
I think Lucas said it very well. It's something you have to take seriously, obviously, but it's something you should enjoy and learn from, and just have a good time doing it.
And Lev, last word.
I'm gonna say don't be scared to go out of your comfort zone and approach people from other teams and build relationships with people from other teams. And in the seminars, actually participate, because you get way more out of it when you're speaking and participating in the seminars than when you're just sitting down silently. And like they all said, enjoy it. It's an unreal experience, and try to fundraise as much money as you can for such an amazing cause.
And get competitive, as all 4 of you did.
Very competitive.
Absolutely.